Talk to any Sonic fan and they'll agree, Sonic Forces is the worst game ever. Something else they'll all agree on is that Sonic Rumble took a long time to fully release. If you're like me, you've been waiting since the announcement to get your hands on that fun little party game. It was announced in May of 2024, but then only given a limited release to a few different regions. But it lacked the most important one to me, the one I'm in, Fiddle-dee-dee, and quite a few other places too. So we waited and waited and waited, and we finally got a release date that was delayed. Then we waited and waited and waited some more, but guess what? It's here. Sonic Rumble has officially globally launched, and now that I and so many more people have gotten to play it, is it worth the wait? Let's take a look. Now, let me preface this by saying I am actually part of the Sonic Rumble Creator Program, which gives me this nifty little icon on my name in the game, along with a couple in-game goodies that let you know that I'm a creator. And also a creator code where you, my loyal viewer, can support me, your favorite Z-Man, in the game's shop if you so choose, by using promo code The Z-Man Show, because somebody already took Z-Man. You don't have to use that code, but it's there if you'd like to, if you even decide to use the shop in the first place, which we will get to in a moment. Which also leads me to say, I'm not going to let my status as a person in the creator program skew my thoughts on this game. With that out of the way, let's take a look at the game. Something I'm sure you've already heard and probably made the comparison yourself is that this game is Sonic Fall Guys. And in a sense, that makes sense. It's a battle royale-esque kind of thing where you can do obstacle course races or try to collect enough rings or try to do this objective and make the cut into the next round. So yes, it's in that same genre, but I wouldn't call it just Sonic Fall Guys, especially when you're moving your character around and they don't stumble all over like a drunken idiot. Almost all the courses are pretty fun. There's a few that I don't prefer, but I'm sure other people like them. But especially the obstacle courses are my favorites. It's basically a Sonic platformer race running through fun levels based on levels we've played before through the Sonic series. I still haven't gotten to play City Escape yet, my favorite level of all time, but one day I'm sure it will come. Speaking of the stages, you gotta listen to something while you're playing them, right? The music. Ooh! The music! We all know that Sonic games usually have really good music in them, and this game is no different. New jazzy versions of a bunch of great songs that we know from the series are littered throughout the whole game. It's fantastic. A lot of these tracks I could just listen to just in the car driving somewhere. Now, for the visuals, this game is based around looking like toys, and I think they captured it pretty nice. I actually really loved all the little character models that they have. I know not everybody's going to agree with that, and that's fine. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I can see why you wouldn't like them. But for a little game like this, I think everybody looks fantastic. The levels themselves look really good too, but I think what really shines is the characters. And then of course you've got all the different skins you can unlock for those characters too. Original skins, references to the games. There's so much and I can't get enough of it. Now, speaking of skins, let's get to something that's a little more controversial. A lot of skins you can unlock just by playing the game. Some things, of course, in this game are able to be bought with real money, or spending real money in exchange for red rings to use to purchase said items. Something that you've probably heard is that some items, such as some skins in the game, are very expensive. And I have to agree. There's still a good amount of items that are perfectly fine that you can save up your red rings as you're playing the game and beating challenges or getting through the pass, and you can get them just by doing that, not spending any real money. But something like the neon skins can be extremely expensive from red rings, which you're not gonna earn enough for them for a long time. Now I get it, a free-to-game play that's based around unlocking a lot of things and skins and stuff like that is gonna have microtransactions. It's all just part of how you keep a game like that afloat. But to have a skin cost that much seems like a lot. Now there's already been a ton of people talking about it, sending feedback, making videos, talking about this issue. So hopefully that means it'll get fixed or at least modified somehow in the future. Maybe give more ways of earning red rings, easier way, faster way of earning red rings, or just maybe lowering the price of some of these skins. One thing about it though is that it's not pay to win. Yes, they do help you get farther on the leaderboards or farther in the passes, I believe. It gives you more points, but it doesn't make your game score go up. It doesn't help you win a game. So that's at least one bright side to it, but it is an issue that I hope gets fixed. So having said all that, was Sonic Rumble worth the wait? Personally, I think so. Having a fun little game like this to hop on every once in a while is awesome. Over this past week, if I've been playing something else, I've always had it in the back of my head that, oh yeah, I can play some Sonic Rumble after this. Or just wanting to hop on and have a few games and hop off. It's just a fun burst of fun. It might not be one of my main games that I play hours and hours and hours on end all the time, but it's definitely a game that I'll hop on every once in a while, at least 2-3 times a week for the foreseeable future. And hopefully it can only get better from here. And speaking of playing games, remember to follow me on Twitch. I'm streaming almost every night on twitch.tv/TheZmanShowYT. Playing a variety of games, not just Sonic, but a lot of Sonic. Watching videos, laughing a lot, and just having a great time. There's even sound effects. Hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time on The Z-Man Show.